Yo, what's good y'all? J Trades here, back in a brand new video, and in today's video I will be going over which brokers that I use for my trading, as well as what charting platforms I use to chart out all my trades and plays and analyze on. So without further ado, let's jump straight into it. Alright, so to start off, I will be going over the two brokers I use, which are Webull, which is the broker that I do use for trading options and stocks, as well as Hanko Trade, which is what I use to trade Forex. Now, these two brokers are very reliable and trustworthy. I've been using them for quite some time. So if you guys are interested in signing up and registering for them, make sure to click the links down below. When you sign up down below with my Webull affiliate link, they will give you up to 60K in free stocks. Now, obviously, you're most likely not going to get 60K. But the point is, they're going to give you a lot of free money where you can use to just trade on your own and just have startup capital, where I know a lot of you guys don't have enough capital or don't even have capital to start with, which is completely fine, because when you sign up for Webull with the affiliate link down below, you will get stocks that you can use to just cash out, and then you start with cash and you start slowly learning how to trade from there. And then for Hanko Trade, they do have a deposit bonus. So whatever amounts of money you first deposit into the broker, they double your deposit, meaning you get double the buying power essentially. So they basically match your bonus up to a certain point in extent, as well as the leverage. I believe they do offer up to 1 to 500 times leverage. So that's really cool for those that are interested in flipping small accounts. But yeah, so that's basically it for the brokers I use. Not much else to explain over there, and let's jump straight into the charting platform. So over here, as you guys can see, we are on TradingView, and this is the platform that I use to chart out all my trades. I used to use Webull to chart out when I was doing trading options, and it wasn't the best experience. I would say there were tons of glitches on Webull, I'm not gonna lie, when it comes to charting. So I would highly recommend using an external professional charting service rather than using Webull or Hanko Trade to just chart out. Those two are brokers that I use to execute my trades. Hanko Trade has hella fast, like fills and everything. I'm not even joking. I tried so many other brokers, and Hanko Trade is top tier. Here is basically TradingView. So TradingView is a professional charting service platform I've been using for a long time. Using it for about anyway, it's been a few months, I think, or so. I switched to TradingView, I think 4 months ago, I'm pretty sure. If I remember correctly, switched to it about 4 months ago. So not been way too long, but I've been loving it so far. As you guys can see on my screen, there's so many tools that you guys can just use on TradingView that they have to offer that Webull does not offer, or Hanko Trade. So I would highly recommend separating your executions on the broker and separating that with the analysis program. So yeah, here is essentially TradingView, and again, there is a link down below to sign up if you guys are interested in finding TradingView and sign up for your own account. There is a free version of TradingView, so you don't have to pay for TradingView, but personally I paid for Premium Pro, so I have access to things like replay mode and going back a lot farther in time. And this is just a quick example of what replay mode looks like. Essentially, I can change the time frames and replay it to the speeds that I love. So very nice. I love honestly using the replay mode to back test a lot of strategies and just try to perfect my trading system. Been using it for a long time, using replay mode, and I will say it is definitely worth the buck if you are interested in back testing, because I've learned so much from just straight back testing, and that allows me to essentially, rather than losing money from wrong mistakes in the live market, I'm able to back test so I can reduce potential losses. So there's that, and yeah, here is essentially TradingView. And so I do have a favorites bar, as you can see down here. Here are the favorites bar in terms of the tools that I mainly start up. So these are the tools that I basically use all the time. If you guys go to the left corner, you guys can see you have the ability to add tools to your favorites bar, which is very nice. I tend to use only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, around 10 of these tools. Fibonacci, actually I don't even use this. I don't know why I have this on here. Let me remove this real quick. I don't even use the Fibonacci at all. I was playing around with the Fibonacci and it just wasn't my thing. I mean, I know a lot of people use it for extra confluence, but it doesn't really help me at all on the way I trade. So there's that. But again, TradingView, super excellent platform. You're allowed to change all your time frames. You can even go to the 2 minutes. I think 15 seconds. Nope, that's when I have to pay for Pro Plus. So again, yeah, you do have to pay for certain things depending on how much you need. But honestly, you don't even need that much, to be fair. Again, you have all these time frames that you can just customize and go on, as well as changing your candle pattern types. And over here on the top left, as you guys can see, they have an indicators tab where you can access a lot of public indicators that people post for free. Essentially, most of these are free, so you guys can see supply and demand indicators, things like that, pivot zones, EMAs, Personally, I'm not a big fan of using indicators. I think they're all lagging essentially, meaning they're not live. I'd rather trade off of price action because that's how essentially I back test and know my future results for my system. So that's what I mainly do. Again, people have their own preferences. Don't mind your preferences, but there's different things you guys can see. You can even create alerts on TradingView where you can add alert at a certain key level. Let's say I want to set a limit order here. I can add a create alert here where when this alert gets touched or crossed, it reminds me and I can get into my trades effectively. I used to use alerts for take profit levels as well, so it alerts me, but now I do look at the chart live while it's playing out. So I just essentially create these horizontal lines and levels. So yeah, you can create horizontal levels to mark out your key levels. You can draw zones with the box right here. You can use the price range tool to see roughly how much pips or how much percent something has moved. I like to use a trend line very often in my trading strategy, which I go over a lot in my course. I'm not gonna go over that in my video today, but again, you guys want all the information, that's gonna be my course. So you have that, you have again horizontal line. You have this, which is something I really like using. It allows me to see exactly what levels I put my stop losses at and where my take profits I put at. You can really extend this thing however far you want, which is very, very nice. And it tells you your risk reward ratio here as well as P&L and stuff like that. So I do think this is a great tool to use to see just exactly where your stop losses are and where your take profits are. So very, very nice tool here. Love using that to see mainly my risk reward ratio. Path tool here helps me to see general market structure. Again, I don't need to draw this out, but when I do use this tool, I tend to use this for my students to teach them how to essentially just read price action, you know. So again, a very nice tool over there. I have, let's see, I have a circle tool here, essentially where I just usually mark out my liquidity areas with the circle. So rather than setting key levels, sometimes I would mark them out with circles to show major levels of liquidity. Like right here, this is massive liquidity right here on a 5. The fact that this is a 5-minute candle has that much is insane. I'm pretty sure this was news though, so it might be a little different. But again, liquidity areas, I do mark those out with circles when necessary and when it relates to the play. And then there's just tons of other tools you guys can see on the left side. You can even zoom in with the magnifying tool really fast. You got the magnet, you can lock all your drawing tools, you can hide and then unhide your tools and your indicators. This is a lot of things honestly that you can use. As you can see on the right side, you can even have a whole watch list, which is very, very nice and detailed. Has the last price, a change, percent in price, there's a percent change in general. You can just have everything in one place. This is just a perfect trading platform that I love using to chart out everything. I'm not sponsored by TradingView at all to say this, so this is just my personal preference and opinion. Been using them for a while, and this is the best platform I've used so far. Again, I basically sort out all my watch listings by Forex, crypto, and stocks. So I mainly trade these 3 things. I haven't really traded crypto too much recently, been mainly focusing more on Forex. But again, I do get into crypto when I do see opportunities and stocks as well. So guys, as you guys can see, you can just sort out by every single little thing you guys want. Even also when you click on these things, these assets, there's a thing here where it tells you a lot of information about, for example, they have a technical analysis system, see your performance over a period of time, ideas. You can go to the public and see community chats, tons of information that TradingView provides that most other basically charting platforms do not provide, especially brokers. They don't provide as much information as TradingView. So super, super nice. Highly would recommend using TradingView. And as you guys can see also, you can even create templates. You can create layouts here. I have 4 layouts that I use. Some of them are used for back testing. Some of them are my main layouts I have with my zones already drawn out and key levels. So I do have multiple layouts depending on what I'm trying to use or what I'm trying to see. So very, very nice that you can just save your layouts for everything. For example, you can have a crypto layout, you can have a stocks layout, you can have a Forex layout, and you can have whatever you want. Customized, fully customizable. Extremely, extremely nice platform. And here you can just obviously delete if you're interested in deleting everything at one time. There isn't really much else to say here. Again, you guys can see you have a strategy tester and stock screener down below here. I don't use any of these at all, so I just leave those there just because. But again, just to show you guys that those are things that you guys can look at. So again, these are essentially the tools that I mainly focus on that I use on this TradingView platform. And that's gonna be it for today's video. If you guys did enjoy, make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe. If you guys have any questions, let me know. DM me on Discord. I'm gonna try my best to help out everyone that I can. So if you guys are interested, again, join the Discord server down below. Discord server is free. Premium is not free with the premiums signal callouts. But again, you guys can always feel free to join the free Discord server as a normal member, just to access a big community of like-minded traders and learn a lot more from others. So again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.